Rolls. Chipping ahead is Botha. Nelson following that ball as it goes over the touchline. And Los Angeles will have a line out. Time becoming a bit of a factor now. And Los Angeles obviously wants to keep Dallas from doing any more damage on the scoreboard. Alvis on the line out. Whistle for the LA club can get something going. And we have a scrum called by the referee. Los Angeles guilty of an infraction. And Dallas controls the ball. Botha again going for goal. He's dangerous out there, and this one is good as well. So at the 35-minute mark, as Botha has given the Dallas Harlequins a 25-12 lead. We'll be back with more in a moment.
Come on in, take a seat. We're gonna tell you what the big boys eat. Name is Wheaties, crunchy wheat. Now you know what the big boys eat. Hello, milk, come on in. Jump in, berry, have a swim. Wheaties, Wheaties, crunchy wheat. Now go tell your mama what the big boys eat.
Part of your good breakfast.
Thinking about throwing in the towel? No, think about making it Michelob Light for the winners.
Your serve.
Michelob Light for the winners. Would good friends really play this hard for a beer? Well, it is Michelob Light, the rich, smooth taste you can compare to any beer you like. Michelob Light for the winners.
Boy, I need help with my serve.
Tom will help you.
First, you remove the cap.
Michelob Light.
25-12 our score late in the second half. Dallas Harlequins looking to win the national championship after coming in the runner-up a year ago. And line out Los Angeles. Teo Hema with the ball. Referee Ian Nixon took a tumble there. Teo Hema relinquishing control and LA keeping control here. Comes back. And 18 here is Hackett. He came in to replace Barry Williams a few minutes ago, and Hackett with a nice run, but sweeping from behind on the defense is the ever-present Naz Botha, and he takes a dirty ball and kicks it to touch. And we'll have another line-out call. Ian Nixon took a hard hit in that last run up field by Los Angeles. Let's take a look at it. Watch the man in the red jersey. That's the referee. Boom. And there he goes to the ground, but he popped right back up. It was Bob Luderbach for Dallas that gave him that hit. Okay, line out. Pass long in, and Botha with the ball for Dallas. He chips upfield. Ray Nelson, who's been playing a steady game on defense, chips back, trying to run under it himself, doesn't get there. And we're going to have a kick awarded to Dallas, because Aston will be kicking, I believe. 25-12 our score. Aston gets that left leg into it, looking for touch, and finds seam. And a line out will ensue. Dallas probably just looking to use up that time at this point. Not too concerned with putting a lot of points on the board. Short ball in on the line out, tapped, and Teo Hema with it for Los Angeles. Struggle. And Nixon blows his whistle. Now we're going to have a scrum down called. Dallas. The put in. And the ball is put in and hooked by the Harlequins. Botha passing off to number 13. That's Bob Saunders. And some room here on the right side. And here is Carey again. He has one try today, and he's trying to run over people, loses control, and we have a knock-on called. Some folks in the stands thought that Dallas had another try, but we had a knock-on called by Ian Nixon. Ball knocked forward. Now let's take another look at it. Maybe we can see it. There's the shovel pass, the lateral to Carey. Now, Carey at this point doesn't have any support or cover. He's just trying to run over people at this point, picking up as much ground as possible. Still playable there. And knock-on was called. When Carey went down on the ground, somebody knocked the ball forward. So we have a scrum called about, what, 5-meter distance in front of the goal. Los Angeles having to fight the wheel efforts of Dallas. Comes out to Dallas side. And with it is Cronier. Cronier will take off, and he scores the try. And he did it pretty well in front of the goalpost, too, so to make the conversion that much easier. The wheeling effect, again, Los Angeles tired, showing their fatigue in that scrum. And Cronier had a fairly free path to the goal. 4 points on that try make it 29-12. And actually, we're into injury time right now. It's both attempts the conversion. A couple of minutes into injury time. And the ball is up and good. Makes it 31-12, and Naz Botha now has 19 of the 31 points. Let's take another look. We see the wheeling effect on the scrum. And now, Cronier just quickly picking it up, gives the stiff arm, fakes to the outside, and cuts back in for the try. And that pretty well does it. 31-12 to score. Literally just maybe not even a minute left in this game. We're well into injury time. About a minute to go. Naz Botha picking up the loose ball. All right, he'll pass off, working out to the right side. Here's the ball handling being exhibited by the Harlequins, but now it's turned over to Los Angeles. John Michael, number 9, over to Dave Phillip. And can't get the pass out. And coming up to clean it up is Gurr, and Gurr's got a full head of steam up the left side. Watch him go. Brought down by Nelson. Another nice move by Nelson. Gurr's had a couple of good runs today. That's just one of them. And Nelson may be saving another try for a tackle. It'll be line out Dallas. It's only a matter of count now. Struggle for the ball. And Teo Hema has it for Los Angeles, but swept up there by Brett Taylor. And that's the final whistle. That's the match. The Dallas Harlequins do this year what they didn't do in 1983, and that's win the Michelob Rugby Club Championship. Our final score, Harlequins 31, Los Angeles 12. We'll be back in a moment.
Something speak for themselves.
Michelob, one smooth and mellow taste tells you all you need to know. Michelob, some things speak for themselves.
As both the most valuable player in this Rugby Club Championship for the Dallas Harlequins, he dictated the pace and flow of this game with his brilliant kicking up and down the field, and not to mention all the points he scored today, 19 of 31. His kicking, though, really contributing to a lot of fatigue by the LA side in the second half, and the Dallas forwards winning the ball, and lineouts and scrums were really enabled Naz Botha to operate as only he can, and he operated quite well in the second half. The Harlequins win it. The final score, Dallas 31, Los Angeles 12. The Michelob Rugby Club Championship game has been brought to you by Michelob. Some things speak for themselves. Our final score once again from Dillon Stadium in Hartford, Connecticut. Dallas Harlequins 31, Los Angeles Rugby Club 12.